think of it, we have children, right? So I gave it to her in this perspective. Our child, our daughter, right? If she does something wrong, right? Let's say, for example, if, we have the cliche, the cookies in the cookie jar. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We have cookies in the cookie jar. And we told her, hey, Journey, do not go downstairs and put your hands in that cookie jar. No sweets tonight. And she goes downstairs and she puts her hand in the cookie jar anyway. And Todd catches her, right? Does that mean that she doesn't deserve a discipline? She doesn't deserve a disciplinary action for you telling her, 1, there's no more sweets tonight. 2, you're not allowed to have a cookie, but she still did it anyway. So as the parent,
does that make me a good parent, or does it make me a bad parent?
Does that make you unjust?
Unjust, yeah.
Does that make you unjust because you decide to discipline her when you told her no?
Absolutely not.
It does not.
Right.
And the reason is because Journey had the free will to decide whether she wanted to go put her hands in that cookie jar or not to put her hands in that cookie jar. And you would be truly dishonest with yourself if you say that's God's fault. Right? Because it is not God's fault that Journey went to go put her hand in that cookie jar. She can't say when she gets caught and say, well, mommy, the reason I went to go put my hand in the cookie jar is because God told me to, or because God made me. That's wrong. That's dishonest. And a lot of people do that. That's not true. And this passage is not saying that God is creating the evil. No, God did not tell us to eat the apple. God did not tell us to murder. God did not tell us to do any of these crimes that humans choose to do. God did create free will, but he created the free will for love. He didn't create the free will for unjust. And that is the reason why God has to discipline us, because we are his children, just like Journey is our daughter.
It's like reaping what you sow.
Not even, I wouldn't even say that. It's literally like I said, like Journey is our daughter, right? So we have to discipline her if she does something that is unjust, right? Because that is our job as the parents. Just like God has to discipline us, because we can't say God truly loves us. Let's say, for example,
if he just lets us
do whatever to any of his children, right? If he lets us run wild and do anything to his children, right? We can't say that God truly loves then, right? And I know that God truly loves.
Right.
So because God truly does love all of his children, what does that mean? That means if I decide to go down the street